This episode is sponsored by Blue Land. I feel like a lot of us are on the same page with like using the same refillable water bottle. You know, water bottles are such a craze. But it is a really good way to save the planet is to get a water bottle that isn't just a single throwaway. Same with cleaning products. I love when they're refillable. They're good. It's great for the environment because did you know an estimated 5 billion plastic hand soap and cleaning bottles are thrown away each year? And if that's not bad enough, most cleaning formulas are 90% water, which is heavy to ship, leading to excessive carbon emissions. Plus, those products are often filled with nasty ingredients like chlorine and ammonia. Blue Land has a special offer for our listeners. Right now, get 15% off your first order by going to blueland.com/onlyfriends. You won't want to miss this. blueland.com/onlyfriends for 15% off. That's blueland.com/onlyfriends to get 15% off. Welcome back. Things look different.
It's different now.
Everything is different now. If you see this and it is cut up, I did a good job. And if it's just one, like if it's switched between me and Aaron, I did it. And if it's just a wide shot the whole time, like it always is, then, you know, it failed us, but it's okay.
We have 3 cameras going right now.
This is crazy. I'm like, I'm a little stressed.
It'll be okay.
To edit it, but I do have Autopod. I was telling Aaron, Autopod's like this service that you
I'm
pay.
like, bleep, bleep.
Huh?
Huh? I just start interrupting you, so it makes it so complicated.
Oh, I will kill you. No, like it edits your podcast. Shut up. It edits your podcast based on who's speaking when it's like more than one person, obviously. So I'm excited to, yeah. I've been wanting 2 angles for a while, but I've been so intimidated by it.
Yeah, it's true.
So hopefully it goes on without a hitch. I mean, Mike does it every week. How hard can it be?
You know what?
He does it for
such a good point.
Good influences. I almost said OnlyFriends. He does not edit this podcast. Just
no, I wish.
I know. I wish too. I used to send him this footage.
Let's pay him.
Okay. He's like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
I feel like he's the one though that like always accidentally leaves something and that's not supposed to be there.
Yeah, I'm like too paranoid about that stuff.
Yeah,
I will not leave anything in.
Never anything I care about.
Yeah.
But
well, there's sometimes where you're like, just take that out because like it has, you know, and like
yeah.
I'm like,
no, I mean like the accidents. I'm like the accidents are never
the happy accidents.
I think I've maybe said like 2 times.
Yeah,
don't put that in.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're so, well, very exciting. TJ and Morgan will also be using this to record their podcast.
Yeah, and
when I was like, okay, TJ, like, what do you want it to look like in here? He just said boucle, which is like these kind of seats. And I was like, okay. And then I was looking for them and I was like, I can't like find anything that's the right size in that material. And he's like, it's fine. It doesn't have to be that. I was just like saying it. And I was like, okay, well, no, now like that's in my vision.
Yeah.
I found this on Wayfair and you'll never believe whose line it is.
Ooh. Do I know this person?
Very well.
Also, I'm a little nervous because both of our mics are going when you're just talking, and I'm nervous it's going into this mic somehow because we're so close. But like, is that even possible?
No.
It's a little echoey though, and I'm nervous. It's like, you know what? It is what it is. Okay, maybe no pod this week. We'll see.
Oh, that is
like see when you're talking, like talk.
Hi. How? Oh yeah.
But it doesn't sound weird in my headphones, so I think it's okay.
Okay.
Who knows?
Well, we'll see what happens.
Okay. So anyways, these chairs are, do I know this person?
Yes.
Celebrity, obviously.
Yes.
Cringy, I'm assuming?
No.
Oh, I thought it'd be, not that these are cringy. I thought it was going to be surprising.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, what the
No,
fuck?
I like these. I just thought it was going to be like a shocker.
No, you'll be like so excited to learn.
Give me like some hint. Some specific field I should be looking into.
Password.
Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm obsessed.
Isn't that so funny?
Yeah.
I like typed in boucle
Kelly Clarkson
on Wayfair and I was like, let's just see what they have. And then it was like a bunch of different things. And then finally it showed up like a Kelly Clarkson one. And I was like, no way.
Password. It's not my passwords anymore. We've had this conversation already. And Mike had a whole field day about that. He was like, I need to take it out. I was like, it's fine. It's not my passwords anymore. And I think it's because people were commenting. They're like, Carly, you just said your password. Like, no, anyone. I'm like, guys, I said on the podcast, like, yeah, it's not my password.
And also, like, good luck figuring out the rest of it.
No, literally. Like, how many numbers, how many
exclamation symbols, like the things that you need for a password now. It's like, not saying like everyone go hack Carly. Like I do get that.
Yeah,
people do that all the time, but it's like, it's not like you said like Kelly Clarkson 1 2 3 7 exclamation 4 5 Clay Aiken.
Yeah, but
You know
that
what I
was
mean?
it.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Kelly Clarkson, 1991.
You just relax. Paris has been really afraid to come in here, but she's
'Cause it's
definitely
like a
been
new house.
acclimating over the weekend. She wouldn't
good.
go through the door.
She wouldn't go through the door.
No, and I'm like, I don't understand like what the deal is. But I like we put the couch over there from the other room
Studio.
that was in our actual house.
Like
And I
the
feel like
green
once
one?
that's come in here, she can like smell stuff,
Oh.
whatever. I don't really know. But you know, for a dog,
so
that always
funny.
freaks me out because I'm like, is it haunted?
It's brand new. There's no way.
Yeah, but like
If your
they didn't
garage
tear
was
the whole
fine,
thing down.
yeah, if you ever found
She
anything on
did-
the floor in your garage, I'd be like, maybe this
Yeah.
bitch is haunted.
She did go in the garage, so I feel like she's just like, this is weird. This is different.
I wonder if she knows it's the garage.
Paris, do you know this is the garage?
Man, that's so funny. I'm just thinking about a cat now. Like if I lived in your house and I brought Frank in here, he'd probably hide for like 3 days because he's like, I'm in a new environment.
Yeah.
And it's like, relax, you're still at my house.
You're a cat.
Yeah, like what? That's so funny.
You're a good girl, though.
She's so
So
good.
yeah, bear with us while we work through the kinks. We need like a new table over here. It's way too weak
Wobbly.
to hold these stands,
Which is crazy because this coffee table, this side table is so heavy.
yeah, no,
So
it's crazy.
We need like cement or something.
Yeah.
A cube of cement.
I mean, honestly, yesterday I was like, okay, we need to like do all of this stuff, but like he already set up the microphones, like everything was already here, and I was like, honestly, like I'm not taking it all down again.
Yeah.
Like the set will just become new every week.
It's fine. I mean, I thought about it today. So it's been like a whole day. I don't know if you want to like talk about our challenges today, but like of course we're in a new place, a new setup, a new everything. And what happens?
The AC stopped working.
Of course.
It stopped working last week, but then it was something on like the panel. He was like, oh yeah, we need to do the panel. Did the panel, and then it was running all day yesterday, and then at night it just like would not turn on, and we were like, what the fuck? And so we texted our contractor, and he was like, okay, like I'll get it fixed. And then he sent someone today, but it was like during the time that Carly and I were going to be filming when we normally film.
The exact time.
And so I was like, okay, no worries. Like, we'll just push it. He came, did some stuff, and then I didn't hear from my contractor. So I wound up texting him at like 1 and was like, hey, like, it's still not working. Are you guys coming back? Like, just wondering. And he was like, oh, yeah, like sometime today we'll get it fixed. And I was like, okay.
End of day? Or?
That doesn't really
Yeah.
mean anything to me in this moment of whether or not we can record. But
Yeah.
then at like 2, someone showed up and they fixed it. And it's currently running, and hopefully you can't hear it.
It's crazy. It has a quiet mode. Like, why don't all air conditioners have that? I would have died for that in my old apartment. My old apartment had an AC that like, if it came on while I was watching TV or a movie, I literally wanted to like jump off my balcony. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, there's so many different settings. Okay, so fan. I just need to turn this on for a second. There's one
Like
that
how it
has like a
sounds?
strong man, and it says powerful. Like it sounds like when you like.
That's what mine sounded like at my old apartment. I'm not even kidding.
It's so loud.
It's so annoying.
I don't even know what these other things
I'd
are.
be sweating
Swing?
watching TV.
What's swing, you think?
It probably like moves it back and forth.
Oh yeah, it goes up and down. Okay, that's nice. Sleep. There's a sleep.
Oh, night night. Break time.
But then this is what we put it on quiet. Like it just sounds like
Great.
it's
It sounds
off.
like it's going off.
Yeah.
I do not hear it whatsoever, but I also have headphones in, so
I can't hear it either.
you can't. Okay, weird. I love that.
I figured it out today, and I was like, you're kidding. So I was like, oh, we're gonna have to like crank it up.
Yeah,
The
and then turn it off.
Let me see what the fan sounds like. What does the fan sound like in your headphones?
Okay.
Like you
It's
can
hard
hear
because
that.
I can hear it so well here. I don't know if I can tell the difference.
No, that's too loud, I think.
I don't think I can hear it in my headphones
Sound off.
at all.
Comment below
However,
if you can hear the fan.
Yeah, we'll find out in about an hour. Well, I'm glad that we have the silent.
I know.
The
so
silent.
sick. I know these.
My God, I thought
Stop
it was
touching
I
it.
know. I thought it was gonna fall. I just keep feeling it like it's hiding my face. I
I
just need to sit
know.
up because I never sit up. Yeah, and then we were here, and then some people stopped by to like fix the fridge.
Oh my God,
It was
yeah.
like a whole other thing, and I was like, we can just do this tomorrow. But
I know. Yeah, I was like, is 3 good for you? And then we were setting up this new light, and like people just came to our front door and were like, oh, we are here to fix the fridge. And I was like, no one told me that someone was coming to fix the fridge.
it's just how it goes when you're like building something.
Yeah,
just
but-
people always coming and going.
And with Peace and Love, they smelled of cigarettes really bad. And so now it smells like cigarettes in here and I'm kind of...
Do you still smell it?
No, all I can smell is the candle now.
Okay.
But I feel like I've acclimated. You know, it's like when you go to someone's house who smokes cigs like in their house and then you just like can't really smell it anymore.
It's like Vegas, like in a casino. Well, especially like Fremont Street.
The worst place.
Yeah. I feel like I don't get bothered at all on the Strip because they have such good ventilation systems.
I can smell it.
At least at like most casinos. Yeah. I'm sure there's some, no, but like... On Fremont Street, it's bad. It feels like, this is old.
Those rugs have been there since the dinosaurs.
Yeah, literally, since like Vegas started.
Yeah. God.
Downtown Vegas.
Oh, Vegas.
Well, how was your weekend?
It was fun. It was good. Let me pull up. Oh, I can walk you through my weekend. So Friday, very chill. We set up an outdoor, well, on Friday, we just put the projector against the side of the house and we watched, like TV and a movie and got pizza and a bottle of wine. And it was great. Very chill. Saturday did nothing and then went to the club. I went to Davy Wayne's for the first time in so long. God. So it's right near the Palladium. And I was like, let's just like pop in here.
What was the vibe?
Pretty chill because it was like 8:30.
Was it like the same?
Yeah. It looks exactly the same.
Davy Wayne's is a bar in Hollywood. And I met Andy Milanakis there. And he was so nice. And he bought me a snow cone. It was really nice.
Wow. It's fun during the day. It's a good day party place.
Yeah. I remember like back in the day, like it was probably like literally 2016 or something. But there was a guy there that like had followed all of us on Vine. Do you remember this? And he like went home with someone in our friend group. I forgot, and like slept on their floor. They were all just so fucked up that like they didn't remember bringing him home.
Oh, amazing.
But like this guy was like creepy and like weird. And he was like posting on his Vine being like, at blah, blah, blah's house. I can't remember whose house he was at, but I remember someone woke up like next to him. A guy. It was a guy. I don't remember. But it wasn't like sexual. It was just like they both fell asleep in the living room or something. And he was like, oh my fucking God, he followed us back here. But they probably were like, come on.
Totally.
Yeah. So that was fun.
Yeah. Well, good old Davy Wayne's. I was there for maybe 30 minutes tops.
Okay.
But it
what
was
do you enter through again? A fridge? Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then yesterday it was football Sunday. So just had a little football Sunday.
The Taylor Swift game. Yes. Oh, there's more games. I forgot.
Yeah. Hers wasn't, they were like the last games of the day. So it's like, it starts at 10 a.m.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And goes all damn day.
Yeah. But it's nice. Like it's so much better than being on the East Coast because it doesn't start until 1 and then it ends at like 8, like after 8 p.m.
Yeah.
And like done. Here it's like, okay, like the last game's at like 5
and
it ends at 8.
That's nice. That makes sense. Where I was at 10
like people, like we would stay up on school nights
to watch.
It would be past like 11 o'clock. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So it's nice too, like feeling like you have the whole day. And then Big Brother was on last night. Just, they're all driving me nuts. I don't think I am enjoying anyone anymore.
Is it real people or celebrities?
Real people.
Regular people.
Regular people. Just in case anyone cares, like I was a really big Tucker girly, and I didn't like Quinn, but now that he is gone, I don't think I like anyone. I like really liked a group of like I liked T-Core and Rubina and
T-Core and Rubina, are these real?
T-Core, Rubina, and
love it.
Oh my God, why can't I think of his name? I know it starts with a K. I just can't think right now.
Is it like a white name, like a regular, like Ken?
No. Why can't I think of his name? Chemo. Oh my God, thank God.
Oh, it's definitely not okay.
No, he's Hawaiian.
His name is Chemo?
Yeah, like Kimo.
Yeah, I figured.
I really like loved them because they were a group of people who like had a friendship, and I thought it was really sweet because everyone else kind of just like seemed like they were playing the game. But now like they're just annoying too.
Oh boy,
everyone's annoying.
That kind of sucks watching a show that like people get eliminated because it's like fuck, I like that person.
It's crazy. So they're doing a competition right now where they locked them all outside of the house.
Okay,
so they've been living in the backyard since
backyard
since Thursday.
Okay,
I think like in LA.
Oh, still?
Yeah, they have to do it
like
for the
right
whole
now. They're outside,
week. And the only things they can eat are pizza and ice cream.
No, I'm out. Bye.
Like, an outhouse is like their bathroom.
It's like Survivor at this point.
No, it's crazy. I feel like this is the first time this season that they've like punished them. Like, I don't think I could do it. People are like, you should apply. And I'm like, there's no way I could do it.
Dude. Well, at least it's like a cooler week.
I know,
If
but
it was a week ago,
because like
fucked.
the first day they were all like, it's confusing because I don't know. Like, I think Thursdays are live, the elimination days. So I think like towards the end of last week, it was still like pretty hot out.
Yeah, it was.
And like they're sleeping on cots.
Damn.
I know.
Holy shit.
I know.
Wait,
And they
that's
can
like-
only eat pizza and ice cream.
Are they going insane?
Yes. Well, and like they'll be sleeping and it'll be the middle of the night. And like there's this robot that like tells them what to do. And it will just like play music and it'll be like, okay, you have to do a dance party.
Oh my God. I'd be like, shut the fuck up.
No, I know. They're
Like,
all
eating
kind of like losing it.
I could not imagine. Like pizza
And
for
ice
all
cream.
3 meals for one day, I could maybe do. I cannot imagine waking up the next day and be like, I have to do this again.
Yeah. And the robot
kind of
will be like,
pizza?
okay, ice cream party.
Oh.
And like force you to eat ice
it's
cream.
literally like raining on happiness.
It's horrible.
Like, it makes happy things terrible.
Yeah. It's crazy too. So like each week they do a competition that chooses who the head of household is, and like that person will normally get like a really nice bedroom to themselves, notes from their family, like music that they can
nice.
listen to, like all the snacks that they
Well,
love.
like heaven for them.
And like now the girl who won this week has to live outside.
Oh shit. That's
And like it's just fully locked out. I mean, I just couldn't do it.
they're just in a yard.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Granted, the yard is nice. Like it has a pool, like weights and stuff.
But
it's
like after day 2,
No.
I mean, come on.
the same food,
No.
like this thing, like yelling at you all the time.
Can they drink alcohol?
No.
Damn, I
They
would
don't
think it'd
have it
be-
in the house. I think that like when people win head of household, like sometimes they'll supply it
Oh,
for
you're
like
right.
other people.
I feel like you said that once. Like they can't really drink. Can they
Yeah.
only drink water while they're outside? Like,
I
are they
have no
allowed to
idea.
drink like anything else?
They haven't. So, no, I'm sure they can have like other stuff. I don't really know though. I don't think that they touched on that. But it's like
It's not as important as a
carnival theme.
pizza.
It's like Janky's Carnival.
Oh my
or
God.
Janky. Can't remember his name.
I guess pizza isn't like the worst. Is it always the same pizza too?
Yeah.
Fuck.
And like they showed it last night and it looks like it's just like microwavable pizza.
Ugh, I'm trying to think of like a worse
I would be
thing to eat every
puking.
day. I don't think I think anything, just eating it for 7 days in a row, the only thing you can eat, you'll get really sick of. But I'm trying to think of something I would like maybe not get sick of.
Well, so every week they have, I forget what it's called. Excuse me. This is like my first time ever watching. So there's so many terms that I just am still learning.
Oh, it's like another language.
They're like the odd man out basically. And they have to eat mush all week.
What?
Like literal mush.
Like oatmeal mush?
Yeah, but like not oatmeal, like mush.
Ew. They're torturing these people.
No, I know.
God.
Like I can't think of what I think it starts with an H. I can't remember. Again, I'm learning, but I'm in. I'm locked into Big
Damn,
Brother.
that's crazy.
It's so good.
Well, since apparently it's turning into a thriller, maybe I'll watch it.
yeah,
It sounds like a book.
I would quit. Like, have people quit before? Like, I could not do that. And
I don't know. I feel like you're really competitive. I feel like maybe that would kick in.
I know. Well, the competition that they did last night to win the HOH competition was they had to stand on like a little pedestal and hold a stick and hold something between the stick and like a backdrop. So
Okay.
it was like, pretend my phone is in between my two hands.
Okay.
And they had to hold the stick to make sure that the phone wouldn't fall.
Oh, okay.
They did it for 10 hours.
And then what?
I can't even stand for like
How-
15 minutes without my back hurting.
That's the ultimate goal in Big Brother. What are the
To
stakes
win,
here?
you win $750,000.
Okay, that's worth it then.
Yeah.
Although you're probably only taking home like 400,000.
Yeah. But then like think of all the opportunities after. Like a lot of
Yeah,
them
yeah,
will go
yeah.
on to be on like other reality TV shows.
True.
So I think it's like a good one to be on. However, some of those things I'm like, I would sit down right away.
Yeah, I'd be like, I'm out.
Yeah.
I think even if I was in a nice comfy house and had to have pizza and ice cream 3 times a day for a whole week, I think even then I would jump off my balcony.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do that.
That would really hurt my stomach.
Or I guess, you know, it'd be great if you got COVID that week. You can smell or taste.
I know. But
Could
they're
just-
like basically just in a house with nobody else. So I don't even think that they could get COVID. I
That's
also found out that they
true.
had to sequester for 2 weeks before the show started filming. So they
for
like
COVID?
don't know the outside world. They don't have anything.
That would drive me insane.
They
Just
can't-
that would drive me insane.
No, I know. I was like,
I have
there's
to know.
no way I could they can't use a phone. I think that the girl who told me, she said that or something that they can watch, but they cannot talk to one another. Like they're each in an individual hotel room.
God. And they don't have their phone during the game, obviously.
No.
That
So
would
they have
drive me
no
crazy.
idea what's going on right now.
So yeah, that would drive me crazy because first of all, there's so much going on right now. Like
Yes.
in everywhere,
like
the world.
I don't even think that they know that Kamala Harris could be our president.
Like, do they even know Joe Biden stepped down?
I don't think so.
They don't know
Especially
anything.
if they were
sequestered. Do they know Trump was shot at twice now? Like,
no.
Imagine hearing that walking out.
I don't think so. Well, so when they go home, each week someone gets eliminated, and then Julie, she's like the host, she'll sit down with the people and be like, here's some things that you missed while you were in the house.
Interesting.
And I can't remember. The first one I think was Trump stuff. I think that was when Joe Biden stepped down. I don't know. He kind of gives Republican.
What do you say?
The first guy who got eliminated, I was like, he might be voting for Trump.
I thought you were going to say like when someone goes home, they call in to like everyone else and just be like, okay, so this is what's going on in the real world. Like that'd be funny. Just like an update.
Then another thing I learned, so they do jury. So once it hits a certain amount of people who have gone home, when people then start getting voted out, they go into a different house. And they stay there and get to vote at the end on who they want to win.
Let me leave.
Yeah, but so right now, last week was the first jury member, so he's just in another house by himself and can't do shit.
I can't tell if I would love or hate this, to be honest.
I could never do it.
Because I kind of love being alone, but I don't think I would love
nothing
it with,
to do.
I know, I wouldn't love it without all my stuff.
You like live on your phone.
Yes.
You would never be able to. I would go crazy. I would go absolutely insane.
I would too.
Bonkers.
Because there's only so many movies you can watch before you get bored of watching movies.
Yeah.
I would think. I wouldn't know because I never watch movies, except I watched so many this weekend actually. But
yeah, I couldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like you were also able to leave your home and like see the sunlight and
of course. Of course. It's different. But I'm just saying it would be a struggle for me right now. Yeah. If that were my case right now.
But that's my little Big Brother spiel, and I'm hooked.
Well, speaking of reality TV, I did finish this weekend. I told Aaron about it, but I did finish Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, and it is literally probably one of the best shows in reality TV in recent history, I think.
It's amazing.
It's so good. Okay, well, here are my thoughts.
Oh, okay. We're going right into it.
I'm going to go through my thoughts because I have these written down. Going into it, I thought we were going to like hate Taylor, but I just liked her.
Okay.
But she was pregnant. I wonder if she wasn't pregnant, if she'd be like crazy. You know what I mean?
I don't disagree. I in no way, shape, or form liked her the best. But
no, me neither. I said that and then I immediately was like, I liked her. And then I was like, what am I saying?
I
just thought she was
didn't dislike her at all.
Yeah.
I just think that she makes some bad decisions.
She does, but she seems like to own up to them 100%. And she seems like she's really trying to like change or whatever. So
I agree.
I love Demi and Jesse.
My two faves.
Love them. Although I did think they were like 40. I'm so sorry, but I really thought they were old. Like I thought they were old and I thought some of the girls were like 16. Like it goes all over the place. I mean, obviously not really, but like half the girls was like, I can't believe how young you are. And then the other half, I'm like, I can't believe how old you are.
They're my top two. Like I am obsessed with them. I just love how they kind of stuck it to everybody. Yeah. They're like, okay, bitch.
Yeah.
I was watching, I think Sheena had on Taylor and Macy, and they did like, who's the most.
Oh, okay.
And one of them was like, who's the most different while filming? And they said Demi.
Interesting.
And they were like, we've never seen her like get after it like that
before.
And I was like, okay, well, thank God she did.
Yeah, literally. That's crazy.
I'm so happy. She's like a reality star.
I know. And then obviously Whitney's so annoying. Like I really don't like Whitney. I don't know if anyone likes Whitney, but like when she didn't come to Macy's thing, I was like, or she didn't at least text her. I was like, this is such bullshit. However, I did see what's her name? Whitney. Yeah, she posted a TikTok and she was like, well, this is the reality. And like I guess she had texted Macy just telling her like, hey, I love you, but I'm gonna step back for a little bit to like figure shit out. So whatever.
Yeah, this
can't
is
really
why
like
we need
fault
a season
her.
2.
Yeah, can't really like fault. I don't know if she's gonna be on it though. Do you think she'll be on it? Because she's like, everyone's like done with her, and she's like, I'm done with Mormon TikTok.
I don't know. I think she's like
or mom talk
an actual narcissist, and that never stops them.
Yeah. I also saw a TikTok today. I sent it to you. I don't know if it's like 100% true, but like Jen is probably not gonna be on the next season because her husband doesn't want her to, and she moved to New York already. So
yeah, well, she posted a TikTok like yesterday that was like, should we move back to Utah?
Really?
Yeah, and he was in it too. But his whole family is trashing her online.
Stop.
Yeah. Oh, I have that written down.
I hate that. He is such a fucking
It's
pussy.
because they're Mormon.
And he was in the iconic, well, no, not iconic, the infamous scene episode where he gets mad at her for going to Chippendales.
Yeah. And she didn't even go.
She didn't even really go. She didn't want to be there
yeah.
because of him. she gave him $2,500 to gamble. Okay.
Which you're not allowed to do in the Mormon faith either.
Well, yeah, and it's like, how come she's bankrolling him when his dad's the one that's the doctor that's working in the same hospital that her dad's a janitor at? Like, I hate that. Anyways, my theory is that he lost all the money and he like had to be mad at her for something. That's what I think happened.
No, because he was still gambling until 1 a.m.
Oh God, you're right.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he was losing and he was like, well, I gotta be mad at something. And obviously that would make him upset.
Well, no, I think he was just mad because that's like the hypocrisy of men in the Mormon religion.
It was like so annoying. Literally 3 of the husband/boyfriends were like kind of mad. I was like, really?
Yeah.
Crazy. I mean, obviously I get if you're Mormon, like it's not a good place to go. But if your husband is saying you're a bad mom and like people are going to look at you different, look how you're representing the church, I'm sorry, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, like represent yourself.
Literally.
But his brother came online to say, Zach is one of the best guys in the world.
Okay.
Ask anyone who knows him personally. I'm beyond saddened by the fake manufactured representation of him. I'm extremely disappointed in Hulu, his wife, and these fake girls. This backs up the very reason I decided to never be on the show. It's a fake, nasty representation of an amazing religion and people. I pray for my brother and others deeply affected by this nonsense.
What? Oh, that is insane. They're acting like she killed someone on TV.
Yeah, it's just...
She didn't even start any drama.
No, it's...
like, what?
It's crazy. And so then his mom commented on a post, I guess like the church like posted something. And they said that... they depict the faith and it relies on sensationalism and inaccuracies when like so many people who are like ex-Mormon, current Mormon have come online to be like, this is like literally exactly what this is like for us.
Interesting.
Especially when it comes to the dynamic between men and women.
This episode is sponsored by Blue Land. I don't know about you guys, but I just love a refillable product. I love a refillable hand soap. I love a refillable cleaning supply. I love a refillable water bottle, as most of us do nowadays. And it is really important to use things like that instead of single use if it's possible. What's really crazy is we're eating and drinking roughly a credit card's worth of plastic a week. Yep, that's right. The products that we're using every day are ultimately contaminating our water supply, generating hundreds of microplastics that we end up ingesting. So Blue Land set out to do something about it, eliminate the need for single-use plastic in the products we reach for the most. The idea is simple. They offer refillable cleaning products with a beautiful, cohesive design that looks great on your counter. And confirmed, have had compliments. Fill your reusable bottle with water, drop in the tablets, and wait for them to dissolve. You'll never have to grab bulky cleaning supplies on your grocery run. Refills start at just $2.25. Blue Land is trusted in over 1 million homes, including mine. Like I said, it is refillable and reusable. I love that. And also the way it looks is just cute and chic and, like I said, nice on the counter. Blue Land has a special offer for our listeners. Right now, get 15% off your first order by going to blueland.com/onlyfriends. You won't want to miss this. blueland.com/onlyfriends for 15% off. That's blueland.com/onlyfriends to get 15% off.
Also, some guy came on and said that he went to like high school with Zach and he was a fucking asshole.
Surprise.
Yeah. He was like, I'm ex-Mormon now, but like I did go to high school with him and like all of this tracks. Like he was not nice.
Of course. And there's like so many men that are like him that aren't Mormon too. It's just like,
course.
if that's happening to you, leave.
Yeah.
Like if someone's making you feel bad because you're somewhere that you're not doing anything wrong, I don't know. I hate that.
Yeah. And so his mom like reposted it saying, I love everything about this statement. As someone who has been personally affected by this, let me tell you, Hulu is in the business of destroying marriages and families. Please. So now I pray we can all judge less and love more and let our lights continue to shine to show the world who we really are. Oh my God. But
they're insufferable.
It's because it's like a form, like his mom probably grew up.
Of course.
In the church and is like, no, this is like what we stick up for our men.
Yeah.
Even when it's like, no offense, Jen didn't do anything wrong. She also told him where she was, told him she felt uncomfortable, told him everything. It's just like such a hypocritical thing that I love that like Demi and Jesse are like, we want to be like these new age women who represent like our individual selves.
Yeah, and like not the patriarchy.
100%.
Which is like but that's the thing though. It's like, but the Mormon religion, that is what it is.
I know.
So it's like, you're promoting this thing that's not promoting, but like you're, showing you're Mormon, but it's like, but you want to be empowered, but like I don't know. To me, it's kind of like a juxtaposition. I'm like,
no, totally.
I don't really understand that.
I mean, I think it's like, there's like evangelical Christians.
Yeah.
It's like other Christians are like, we don't all hate gay people. And it's like, okay, but like by the book, like essentially this is what like the evangelical Christians are saying, like, is whatever. And like in the Mormon Bible, like it is saying like all of these things. So I don't know. I do think it's like maybe just like believe in something, but it doesn't seem like you're practicing it fully.
No, definitely not. I mean, I saw not Macy. Oh my God, what is her name? Michaela. I saw her post a TikTok and it felt very shady. She was just like,
she's being so shady.
An actual Mormon taking her kids to church, and it's just like her and her kids like dressed up and like walking into the church like from the back. I'm like, who's this aimed at? Who's not actually Mormon that you're talking about? But
she's a good Mormon. She was on one of the good ones.
Yeah, I felt really bad for her because she has like a skin condition.
I know. I want to see more of that, and I wish they had shown it.
Also, Macy has like a crazy backstory that like they didn't show. There's a whole TikTok about it. I'm sure most people have seen, but everyone's like, well, I wish this was on the show.
Yeah,
like her baby daddy died or something like that. And then
do you want me to say it?
Huh?
So she was in.
Oh well, yeah. If you had,
she got recruited to play tennis at BYU, like 19 D. I think it's D1, and then she got pregnant.
Oh, I thought she got pregnant at 16. Who got pregnant at 16? Michaela?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Sorry, she looks so young. It's crazy.
Well, she's only 23.
Oh, I know.
And then she was pregnant. Then when she was pregnant, her partner died.
Oh, I did not know that.
And yeah, then she had a baby and had to like stop playing tennis.
Yeah. Damn. Like they left a lot out. That
shows that. That's fucking interesting.
No, I know. The end pissed me off.
Yeah.
Because of the cliffhanger. I think it's so frustrating when, especially a reality show ends on a cliffhanger. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's actually more annoying when it's like a scripted thing because you're like, well, I know they have to.
It'll take for fucking ever.
Yeah, they have to write the next thing. They have to film it, edit, produce.
Yeah.
All it. Obviously, they have to do that for reality TV, but it's all very different. I feel like they can get pushed out easier. Yeah. And I do want to say that if we had to get rid of the D'Amelio show to get the Secret Life of Mormon Wives, I'm happy with that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think
they kind of
both exist in the space.
I know. I just mean, like, if that's what happened, like, I'm fine with it.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
You can take the Kardashians if you want. Like, just give us Mormon wives.
Yeah, no, like, that's the actual only good one.
Do you think the Kardashians ever, like, regular people have reality shows now?
I don't know. I feel like they don't even think about it.
I don't know. Maybe I would think that way, though. Like, I did all of this, and now everyone has one.
Well, maybe if you weren't so fucking boring, then people would watch it.
True. T.
Regular people have reality shows because they're more willing to lay it on the line.
Yeah, they're crazy.
And you guys are so filtered.
Yes. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of everything I had. I mean, like, I obviously didn't go like episode by episode, but I just think it was a great show, and it was like, it delivered so well. Like the first episode, if you're hooked on the first episode of a reality show, like it's a good reality show. And I was definitely hooked. And the episodes feel really long still too. Like they don't feel like they go by too quick. Like I feel like we get a lot of drama in every single episode.
Just want them to be live streaming.
I know. And I'm just like, can you please upload? I know they don't upload, but can you please upload the new season right now?
Yeah.
Please. Thank you so much.
Good baby.
Yeah, it was a great show. Well, I'll go over some like movies I watched this weekend.
Yeah, go over your weekend.
Like, what did I even do? I wrote down the movies because I was like, I'm not going to remember half of them. Well, one of them was The Omen, which came out in like the 70s, and it was a huge movie. And like, it was probably the only scary movie watched so far that I'm like, I hate this. Like, it was so stupid. I can't even remember it. Like, it was so bad, I don't remember it.
Did you finish it?
We turned it off with like 30 minutes left because we were just both just like, God. Like, there was a point where I was like, can you see how much longer this is? Like, it was just not for me. I don't know. We watched Sixth Sense.
Okay.
At one of like Danny's friend's house, and I'm kind of upset because I had never seen it before. Obviously love the movie, but Lonely Island did ruin it for me in the Jizz in My Pants song, which kind of pissed me off because I think it would have been so much better
had you not known what happens.
Yeah, like since whenever that song came out, when Bruce Willis was dead at the end of Sixth Sense, I jizzed. So I already knew that.
That's crazy that you remember that.
Yeah, I mean, I was like a super fan of The Lonely Island.
Oh yeah, didn't you come see them in LA?
We had like our roommate had someone visit, but we were also like friends with him, and he was like, "Do you want to do this extra thing with me?" Yeah. And I was like, "Sure." And it ended up being like
the
Lonely Island movie, and we were in the crowd for the concert they were doing.
Okay.
I don't know. Watched Misery. It's like a Stephen King book, but he didn't make the movie.
Okay.
Really good. I suggest it for you if you like want to watch something creepy. It's not like scary in a sense where someone's gonna like, well,
I don't think
it's not scary where it's like, oh my God. It's just like, it's literally about this guy who he's an author and he gets into a car accident and someone saves him, a nurse does, and takes her to her house because all the roads are down because it's so snowy. That's why he got in this accident. But she ends up being a super fan and like will not let him leave. And like, it's crazy. I liked it a lot. I liked it. It's also I wanted to read the book before, but I was like, I don't know if I'll have time. Like, I'll just watch the movie, whatever. And then Nolan and I saw Beetlejuice yesterday.
How was it?
It was so good.
How long is it?
Only an hour and 40 minutes.
Stunning.
No, a perfect movie time. And it is a perfect sequel. Like, I don't think I've ever enjoyed a sequel as much. It was so good.
This is so funny that you're like a movie buff
I know.
now.
Well, these like creepy movies are just getting me. But now it's like, oh wait, I do like to watch movies.
I love that you're like, I've never enjoyed a sequel. Have you ever watched an original?
No. Yeah, I saw the original. We actually watched the original a couple like months ago.
Yeah. No,
so
I
it was
know.
still fresh in my head.
I was saying
so
it in the
good.
sense of like, you've barely watched any original movies
Oh yeah.
to have then watched a sequel.
Well,
like, you're in your era.
I remember when Mulan 2 came out and I was crushed. It was so bad.
Yeah, like all the Disney, like The Lion King too. I was like,
Those are just bad.
Pack
but
it
I'm like,
up.
you're Disney. How is this bad?
pack it up.
Yeah. I don't think I will attempt another. Oh, they also made a, oh my God, what is it? The Emperor's New Groove. They made a second one. Apparently it's good, but Emma
I
started.
didn't really like that movie.
Oh, it's like Emma and Nolan's favorite movie. So I watched it for the first time with them like months ago. And
I think the guys
liked
just
it.
like annoyed me.
yeah, but it's like a funny movie. Like it's
Yeah.
still funny, I think, as an adult. So I don't know. And then what else did I do? Saw the movie yesterday. Yeah, nothing like crazy. I mean, I came here yesterday or on Saturday.
chilling,
I brought all the podcast stuff over. Saw this little ADU. It's so cute in here, by the way.
The little house.
They have an amazing toilet.
Yeah, it's so nice.
It's the same one as my parents have, I think, and they're
a Toto.
yeah, like you walk up to it and the lid just goes up and then
Yeah.
it's warm
Yeah, it's very warm.
on your butt. Oh,
Yeah.
so nice. I just discovered my parents had one last time because this was the first time we didn't stay in like we stay in like a specific guest room where there's a bed.
Like your room.
It's like my room, and then there's another room that's like my mom's jewelry room, but she had an inflatable bed, so we slept in there. And so like I showered at my parents and stuff, and I was like, wait, this is so fucking nice. I was like, hello,
Gorge.
you got heated floors up in here.
Yeah, they're so nice.
Yeah,
TJ needed
But-
it. But like every morning he will come out here to like do his morning routine and poop, and then it
It's so
wakes
funny.
me up because like the slider opens and he
Oh.
that's just
that's so funny. I thought he was joking. We were in here on Saturday, and he was like, I'm gonna come in here and poop every morning.
you know he does.
And
But
I was
I'm
like-
like, you should just move in there.
Yeah, you move into there. Well, if you're ever gonna fight, it's
Because you
perfect.
keep doing that. That's like so crazy to think about. I always think about like people who get in fights and like make their partner sleep on the couch.
I know.
Like I've never done that before.
I've never been in that situation either.
How awkward.
Right? Well, like in the morning, and you're
Like
over
I'll
already?
sleep on the couch.
I know.
I think that's like,
Do you think that's like old school?
I don't know.
Like on the actual couch? Or do you
Yeah.
think like the guy would
to be
leave and go
fair,
a
if like
friend's
I had to
house?
sleep on our couch, like it would be fine. It's pretty
Our couch is
comfortable.
great. Yeah. When Nolan had COVID, he slept on I made him sleep on the couch and he loved it.
Oh yeah.
But I think after like 6 days he was like,
imagine
my
if
back.
this was your couch.
I know, no fucking way, dude. I'd rather sleep on a cot like
Comment
they are
below
on.
if you've ever done that.
Yeah, literally. No, yeah, I've never. Is that like maybe that's like an old school thing? People don't do that as much. No,
don't
they
know.
definitely
I think
do.
people do
I
it.
think people do. They're like, you're sleeping on the couch. You're in the doghouse
Yeah.
tonight. I just like we don't fight like that. I don't think we've never gone.
No.
Well, no, we've definitely gone to bed angry. I know people are like don't go to bed angry, but I'm like it's
You
fine.
can go to bed angry.
No, I have the exact same. I'm like. If one of us dies on accident in the middle of the night, we're gonna know it. We didn't mean it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no,
like,
totally.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I think even if we were in like a really bad fight, I would never be like, I feel like I would be like, I just want to I'm just going to go sleep.
Don't talk to me.
Or I'll just come here and sleep on the
Yeah.
pull-out couch.
Yeah.
I have my own,
You're always
my own
welcome.
house, my own mini
Our
house.
house is like the divorcee den.
It is. It really is.
Yeah.
That's really funny. Well, hopefully, me and Nolan break up. He has to use it. The divorce den.
That's fine. He can be the one to use it. Because I feel like most of the people who stay here, I wind up not ever talking to afterwards.
Oh, no. Yeah. It's a curse. Oh, my God, it's a curse.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, I'm never staying here if anything happens.
Well, you can just stay. No one stayed here.
Oh, maybe it's different. The haunted,
Yeah, the
haunted
little
garage.
the little house.
Okay.
But also, it's like I feel like the people who have done that, like the intention wasn't good on their part.
100%.
So it's like you're not like that.
Yeah, no.
So
no, totally, I'm not.
It's fine.
I would never do that.
You've been like serial cheating on Nolan.
Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, no, I'm not crazy at all.
That would be really terrible to find out that you were.
Yeah, what would you do?
I don't know. I don't think I would be like. This is my thing. I wouldn't be like upset at you. I would just be like, first of all, it's fucking crazy.
It's crazy. That's why her location doesn't want to share her location.
No, literally. Like, just because like you're so not that to me. Like I could never imagine you cheating on someone without like
feeling terrible.
Having been like drugged or like it being some sort of like accident.
It's Harry Styles.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Accident.
Like it would be an accident.
Yeah, oops.
And you would feel like so bad.
But what if I came to you and I was like, I have been cheating on Nolan since we got together? Like I would sneak out. You'd be more mad at me. I was sneaking out during quarantine.
No, I would just be like, oh, that's crazy.
But I'm not going to tell him. I think it's whatever.
I would just have to.
Like it would annoy you if I didn't tell him.
No, for me, it would be like, I don't like, that's your shit. But I would be like, who the fuck is this girl?
Who's that girl?
What do you mean you've been cheating on this man?
Yeah, no.
And like,
I hardly want a man. So no, like, I can't imagine multiple. I can't imagine more than one. No.
Well, what if you were cheating with a girl?
He'd still be mad.
No. Well, obviously. I'm saying, because you said I don't want a man. I'm just saying, I don't really what if it was a girl?
I don't want a girl either, so I think I don't want anyone. No, I just want to be alone. Yeah. Leave me alone.
Okay, well, poor Nolan.
Sorry, I love you. I love you.
Out of context, we should clip it just like, okay, I've been cheating on Nolan for a year.
Writer cry, I swear to God.
Get to it. Get to the clip. That is very funny.
He would. I don't think he'd believe me.
Yeah, I don't think I would either.
Just as I wouldn't believe him.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah. You're like, I'm still sussed.
No, I don't think.
It's because he's a guy.
I think that if it happened, you would absolutely, like, if it was a night out and, like, I don't know, you just, like, accidentally kissed somebody.
I wanted to.
But, like, you wanted to do it. And then you're like, I accidentally did this, but I wanted to do it, and now I don't know what to do.
I think he'd be really upset for, like, days, and then he'd get over it.
Oh, you think?
I don't know.
I don't know.
He gets really jealous. He would be very jealous.
Yeah, well, if you were like, I liked it, then I think you'd be like, okay, well, then we can't be together.
No, I liked it.
Yeah. And I want that person to kiss me again.
And he's moving in. You're sleeping on the couch.
Yeah, pack it up.
That's what I think is sleeping on the couch. No, I'm sorry.
He's moving in and you can sleep on the couch.
Yeah, this sounds so mean.
Yeah, no. We were talking about making your partner sleep on the couch. Never done it.
Nope, never done it either. But it sounds kind of exciting.
That's crazy. Like TJ and I have been together for almost a decade.
Yeah. That's like crazy probably.
And we like don't fight.
Yeah. Well, you guys bicker a lot, but I think it's healthy.
It's like silly.
Yeah.
It's like stupid silly things.
We bicker too.
Yeah.
Like I'll get really mad at like stupid stuff. Like annoyed. Just like what?
Perfect example. This morning TJ came home from the gym and I stayed in bed for like 2 hours this morning, just like on my phone. And then as he was pulling in, I was like unloading the dishwasher and he came in. When he's like flustered, he then like
kind of walk in,
projects it in a way where he's like, he thinks that you are also in that same headspace.
Okay.
And but I just said something because I was tired.
Like you should be mad too.
So he comes in and he's just like getting home from the gym, carrying like a dozen things inside. And he's like, oh, hi. And I was like, how was the gym or whatever? And he was like, good. And then I forget like exactly what he said. But then I just like said something back. And I was like kind of monotone because like I'd just gotten out of bed. And he's like, ugh, and like repeats it back to me in the way I said it. And I'm like, okay.
Like, shut up. No, you.
And I'm like, okay, like that's not the way that I said it.
I know.
But okay.
It's so fun. I feel like what I always do is like, Nolan is so like neat and clean that like I'm like the TJ, I feel like I'll always be leaving stuff. Or like even when we record, I'll like move stuff around at our house. Like when we were recording at my house, I would like move stuff around and he'd be like, why don't you like just put it back like where it was? And I'm like, are you serious? Like, I don't know where it was. You move it.
You gotta put little X's.
Yeah, for all my little thingies everywhere. It's just so frustrating. Just like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, so I suck?
No, like that's the extent for sure.
Yes. But it's like, we'll bicker about it for sure. But then we get over it. Like we were like kind of, not mad, but like we were watching Misery last night and the TV was so loud. We were like old people. He was in the kitchen and I can't remember what he said, but we were like, I didn't understand what he said. And so I was like, yep. And then I was like, wait, did you say blah, blah? And he goes, huh? I go, did you say blah? And he goes, no, I asked. And then we like both sounded mad. And I was like, why are we yelling? He's like, I don't know. I sound like too old. We sound like two old people in the living room.
No.
It was very funny. That wasn't like an argument, but it was just like we were being loud. But and I just like, I have a hard time with anger. So like when he's like has more anger than I do. So like,
no, TJ, same.
Yeah. So it's like, I have a hard time dealing with it. Not that he's mad at me, but it's just like being around anger stresses me out. I don't know why. So it's just like, that's like the most.
I tend to like turn like nonverbal when that happens because I'm like, okay, he just needs to like calm down.
Yeah.
But then he's like, why aren't you on my side?
Oh, that's funny.
And I'm like, no, like I am, but also half the time I'm not because you're just like overreacting.
Yeah.
Like one time he told me, I think I told it on the, like he'll do stuff because he's really he's a very no patience. Mm-hmm. And so like he was at Whole Foods one time and he like went to the counter. A guy was standing there, but he didn't see him. And then the guy finally came out to be like, hey, can I help you? And TJ was like, oh yeah. And the guy was like, I was here first. And so then that like immediately pissed TJ off because he was just like rude about it. And then TJ wound up getting his stuff before that guy and walked out. And he was like, haha, got it before you. And then I'm like, why would you do that?
Yeah, I know.
So it's like stuff like that. Then I get annoyed. And he's like, you should be on my side. I'm like, yeah, but don't do that.
Oh my God. Same. It'll be like a Porsche will cut us off. And he's like, it's always the Porsche. And I'm like, not always. Yeah. I'm like, ooh, they're driving daddy's Porsche. I'm like, what if they made their own money? Like, okay. He's very like, he's like so frustrated at how like people's parents fund their lives, especially in LA. It's like a trigger for him. And so it's like, I don't have that at all. Like even when I didn't have money, like I didn't think about that. Yeah. And it's just like,
it's funny because I'm always like, it's always a BMW.
It's a BMW or Porsche. He says the same thing. BMW or a Porsche.
BMWs are nightmares.
Yes.
I hate them.
Or a Charger.
Take them off the
Chargers
road.
are also spooky.
Charger? I feel like I've never seen any Chargers.
I see them all the time. I don't know why. And I like am not a car girly. Like it's kind of crazy that I see them all the time.
Those are just like, okay.
I feel like they're always in accidents. Like wasn't a Charger the one that hit the Tesla into the building that one time? I don't know. It was. Because that's why I remember it's a Charger. Because now every time I see one, I'm like, don't.
Weird.
I always see them like in accidents, I feel.
Okay, well, don't make your man sleep on the couch.
Yeah, just be mad and sleep.
Just make him get a new apartment.
Yeah, just have him buy a new apartment. Yeah. It's not that big of a deal.
I just think if like you're getting, no, I will say like sometimes people just need like.
I agree. People need space.
I was going to say like maybe you shouldn't be together, but it could probably work for some people.
Yeah, and I think that people need space sometimes.
Is
that what you mean? Yeah, like if we were so mad at each other and had to go to, I feel like that's why I'd be like, I'm just going to go on the couch because I need my own space. I'm not going to like make you.
Yeah, I guess I'm just like happy to be in a relationship that like a fight would never get that bad.
Yeah, same. Crossing my fingers.
Well, yeah, same, but that's scary.
I think we know by now. Yeah.
Okay. This day in history. Alex Warren.
Oh, when you said Alex, I immediately went to a girl and I was like, does not make sense to me. Alex Warren.
He's only 24.
No.
He's a baby.
Is he still making vlogs?
And he got married. I have no clue.
I saw he got married.
Like at 23.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know, but I kind of think they'll last forever.
Do you? I don't like know enough about their
I do. I think they will.
Nothing lasts forever, but be honest, babe. Jada Pinkett Smith. Speaking of
my favorite person.
Speaking of someone who's definitely slept on the couch.
Yeah. Are they still married?
Honestly, no fucking way. They probably have like 17 bedrooms in their house and they just sleep.
That's true.
They probably do not sleep in the same bed.
Yeah. That's kind of sick. Like I would replicate my bedroom just in case in another room. So like if we got in a fight or something, I have to sleep somewhere else. Like I have my bedroom still.
Yeah. I think
they're that rich. Why not?
My grandparents slept in separate beds. Like on
people do that.
Opposite sides of the house.
I could do that.
And I think I've reached a point in my relationship where I'm like, I get it. Oh, TJ every morning.
That's crazy for you to say.
He'll come in and he's like, thinks he's tiptoeing.
He's not.
No.
They're never tiptoeing.
No. He literally slams drawers and he's like, oh, you woke up?
That's what.
And I'm like, literally quiet as a mouse.
I'm so, even when I go to emo night, I set everything up in my bathroom so I don't have to do anything in the bedroom.
Yeah.
All my nighttime pills.
Complaining about.
Yeah, this whole time.
Just but it's like, no, but it's funny. So like TJ will he'll come back into the bedroom after he's already like has an electric toothbrush and like starts it. But
see, I don't even start
he's
mine.
like, no, I like walked out in the other room. But then he'll come in and be like, what are you doing awake? And I'm like,
what do you think?
And I'm like, well, you were busy stomping around in your Herman Munster boots.
Oh, God, Herman Munster.
So now I do it every morning, and he thinks it's so funny. He's like, I was so quiet. And I'm like, I need to film you.
Yeah,
so
you should.
You know, like, how loud you actually
just put a little tape recorder so you have to think about it.
I just think that he's so, like, in his own mind that he's not, like, actively thinking about, like, I think he genuinely thinks, like, I'm being quiet.
Yeah. Nolan is actually very quiet. He wakes up at, like, 5:36 for some godforsaken reason.
Bedroom is also carpet, right?
Yeah.
That makes a difference.
It helps a lot. But ever since he started working out, like, probably 6 months ago, so he just, like, has his AirPods in like in the morning. And when he comes back he like works out and then goes on a walk. And when he comes back from his walk, I think it's because he has his AirPods in. He doesn't realize how loud he's being, but I can hear it downstairs, like dishes, like him putting dishes away and all this stuff. And I'm like 8
okay
or something. I mean, it's not like crazy early.
6:30 in the morning.
Huh?
6:30 in the morning.
I mean, yeah, but that's my 6:30. 8 is my 6:30, so it's kind of the same. But I've never woken up to him just like getting up. It's kind of crazy.
Our bed is just so creaky.
Yeah,
But I don't really hear it. It's definitely like the drawers. And I feel like at that time too, like I'm probably also naturally like on the verge of waking up anyway. Mm-hmm. So it's like I can kind
of
hear.
That's the worst.
But it's funny to just like poke fun at him.
Yeah.
And be like, you're fucking loud. Yeah. Herman Munster.
Herman Munster.
James Marsden, your fave.
Oh my God.
Jason Sudeikis. Patrick Schwarzenegger. And Lance Armstrong.
Slay Kings. Have all y'all slept on the couch?
Wait, that's actually so funny. The Addams Family was on this list, and I'm sitting here talking about
Munster.
Munster.
Yeah, what the hell?
Meant to be.
I don't know why, but I thought someone must have had their information wrong, but like months ago, before Beetlejuice was like premiering and everything, somebody told me that Jenna Ortega is playing Wednesday in the new Addams Family, but maybe they just meant she was playing... Because it's kind of same vibes. Maybe she meant Beetlejuice.
Was that me?
Maybe? I don't remember.
No, I think we had a conversation where I was like, it's a very like similar realm of...
Someone told me verbatim though. Because I remember being like, that's weird that they... But then I was like, well, maybe
Wait, there's a new Addams Family
No.
movie?
I think they meant Beetlejuice and maybe they got confused or something.
She is Wednesday.
Yeah. I think they got confused. And so then I was like, that's crazy. She's in all these movies. Like, same character Wednesday.
We definitely talked about it. And I was like, that's weird that she's in this movie because I feel like the worlds are so similar.
Yeah.
But it's like almost like kind of the same character vibe.
Oh, you have to see it though. It's so good.
Yeah, I really want to. The band Clean Bandit. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
What's that?
If you gave me away, I could take it. It's a shot in the dark.
Turn it off.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
I can hear it exactly now. At first, it sounded like a ringtone.
I probably was a lot of people's ringtones. It's a shot in the dark, but I'll take it.
Okay. Is that again? What's it called?
Clean Bandit.
Okay. What's it called?
Rush Hour, the movie.
Never
you should
seen
watch
that.
those ones. Those are good
I
movies.
hate action movies.
No, but they're like funny.
Okay.
Chris Rock is so funny.
I did like that the first Fast and Furious, so I'd probably like it.
Okay, if you like that movie, then I feel like you'll like.
Let me backpedal
Rush Hour.
because you did look at me like I was crazy. It wasn't as like
No, I love the Fast franchise.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's if you liked that movie.
Oh, then I'd like
then
it.
you'll like Rush Hour.
Okay, fair enough.
It's almost like appalling to compare the two. Not really.
Appalling.
Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Oh. Andy Samberg. That's all I know.
Oh, was he in that?
He was like the
I
voice.
never saw it. I don't think.
I didn't either. I just know he was a voice.
Just like I'm not an animated guy.
No, me neither. There's like a.
Sometimes actually,
Huh?
I feel like I do watch like a lot of them. I just like don't. I don't think I ever I'm like that's a kids movie.
Yeah, I don't like cartoons unless it's like South Park.
I feel like I do watch a lot of animated movies though.
In Beetlejuice, this doesn't spoil anything, but like for like maybe 30 seconds, there's like an animation part, and I'm like, yeah, I couldn't watch this movie if it was all animated. Like, no, it's just not as fun.
No. Life with Derek, I loved that show. Rocco's Modern Life, And today, Agatha All Along is coming out, which is a spinoff of
Agatha All Along.
Why can't I think of the show? Elizabeth Olsen.
Oh, is it a movie or a show? Bones? Oh no, that's Zooey Deschanel's sister.
Oh my God, no, this is really bad.
What's the new show called?
Agatha All Along.
Oh. It looks familiar.
Do you have the...
How do I look it up? Like based off of?
No. I would just type in Elizabeth Olsen.
Oh yeah, duh. No, let me do it so I can...
Oh, quiz me?
Yeah.
Quiz me.
But will I know?
You've definitely heard of it.
Oh. Is it... She's in so many like big ones though.
There's only one season of it.
And it came... What year-ish did it come out? Like recent? Like 2021?
2022 or maybe 2023. Maybe 2021.
Did it have to do with...
I definitely watched it in this house.
Did you watch it with your
It's
eyes?
Marvel.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, this one's Marvel too. Did you watch it with your eyes? That's part of
WandaVision.
Yeah. I didn't know if it was WandaVision or Doctor Strange in the multiverse.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Doctor Strange. Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh, I loved him in, can't think of it.
I pull it up.
No,
We're there all fucking day though.
God. No, literally. Do you know the book we're reading for book club? You haven't started it, right?
No, not a single word.
No, I haven't either. But the book is literally, the plot is about a married couple. I read the back of it today. A married couple, and the husband
has to sleep.
He's
on the
literally
couch.
he's literally like me. He can't remember faces or names or like his partner. Like can't remember stuff.
It's a self-help book.
No, I know. I'm like, wait, I can so relate to this. And it sounds really interesting. It's like she has written him a letter, but he's not allowed to read it. And they go onto this like little getaway, and she reads him the letter and to see if it'll make or break their relationship, I guess. So I'm kind of excited.
Huh.
Yeah. Huh.
I'll be reading.
Yeah.
Well,
we have to.
Soon.
I know. When is book club? In like 2 weeks?
Yeah, not this weekend, but next weekend.
I need to start it then because I feel like I like to give myself 2 weeks.
I've got 2 flights.
Oh, you're good. You're good. That's so... I should book a flight. I need to finish the bell jar.
Cross-country flight.
I need to finish the bell jar.
You will do it.
Aaron, this book is only 200 pages, and it's taking me so long because like I'm in like a little reading slump, but I read before bed every night. But I only read for like 20 minutes because I get so tired, so I don't make it very far. So like...
Is the contents of the book like enjoyable?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, okay, well then that's good.
It's just like interesting. I'm just like, what's
as long as it's not like boring and you can't get through it.
No. It's not boring.
Good.
I just get tired, but I don't... But maybe I am because I don't pick it up during the day. I don't know.
God.
Nice.
Bell jar. Okay.
Bell jar.
News. Since last week, a lot has happened. We did talk a lot about whether or not Taylor Swift was going to endorse Kamala Trump.
That was like
Kamala Trump.
What'd you say?
I said Kamala Trump. I meant to say
if only. If only they could live in holy matrimony.
President and vice president.
No.
Could you imagine?
That'd be crazy.
It was like whoever wins the presidential spot, then the next person, like the loser, is just the vice president.
That's actually kind of funny. Well, it kind of works because it's both parties.
Yeah, they should just fucking do that.
Hello,
did I just solve?
Yeah, we fixed
all
America.
Of the world issues.
Aaron just fixed America.
You're welcome.
Although that would be fucking horrible.
Could you imagine the two of them?
I mean, it'd be a great show.
I would. They
be a good reality
just need
show.
to like fuck in the Oval Office and get it over with.
Do you know what the debate that was the first time they met?
Nuh-uh.
Yes. Crazy, right? She's like, I have not met this person in real life.
I saw it.
Which is so shocking to me.
A funny TikTok. And it was like a guy before the debate. He was like, this is how I want it to go down tomorrow night. Kamala is going to walk slowly over to Trump and then put her hand out to shake it and then whip it behind her head like this and turn around. And when she turns around, she's just flipping it. And then he goes into this like whole number, but I was cackling. But yeah, I'm like, she walked over to him. Of course she did.
Yeah. He wasn't going to go there.
I was cooking white people tacos and I was cackling.
Oh, it was very funny.
I was like at the stove just listening and it was on the TV and I kept turning around being like, what?
No, like the Haitians eating dogs and cats. Like, really?
Yeah. No, there was so much that was just so funny.
Everything that comes out of his mouth, like, unfortunately, is very
hilarious.
funny. And it's like,
Hilarious.
It's so crazy. I saw a clip. You've probably seen it too. Like, it's kind of going viral, but it's like from 2016 when he was debating Hillary, and the way he's aged, obviously, is crazy. But like the way he spoke like a president then. Like, he spoke with integrity, and he had ideas, and he could back up his arguments and claims. And now he just says whatever his following wants to hear, basically. No, now truly. He says that people are eating cats and dogs. Like,
the Haitians are. I also think that he's like he thinks that like the whole illegal aliens transitioning, people
it's
like
so
seeking
crazy.
asylum. He literally thinks they're coming from like mental institutions.
No, but they're seeking asylum. I know. They think that
he's now on this thing of like birds that are being eaten in wherever, but because he was like, they're migrants and they're eating the birds. Like some shit like that. It's like, no, birds migrate. Like, you are just like hearing things and then saying offensive stuff that literally is not what is going on.
This is like how the Holocaust happened. Yeah. Like, Nolan just read like a book about how it happened, and like the dictator, and like how he became, like how Hitler became Hitler, and like how it all happened. And he's like pointing out things that are extremely similar. It's like marginalizing people who should, quote unquote, shouldn't be in the country, and deporting. I don't know. It's crazy. It's like, oh yeah, you're going to deport everyone unless they're white.
Yeah, I saw TikTok last night. It was just a clip from the news, but it was some woman interviewing JD Vance, and she was like, you made these like false claims about like the dogs and the cats being eaten. And he was like, well, I had to like say something, even if it was made up.
Oh, he said that.
Like, yeah. But then it just cut off, and I was like, I don't care enough. Like, I don't believe it anyway.
Yeah. Well, it's not happening.
So
I saw Channel 5 News, the Andrew Callahan, he does a lot of like documentary stuff. He went to the Aurora, Colorado, where they were saying like not Vietnamese. Oh my God. What? Venezuelans. Venezuelans are taking like the gangs are illegal alien gangs are taking over and he went there. It's not happening. Like, it's literally not happening. To the point where like, he's like, I'm not going back because it's literally just Trump people making up these things, and like, I don't want to spend my time doing that. Maybe it's not real.
You know what? Maybe they knew he was coming, so they hid.
That's probably true. It's 100%. Maybe they're sleeping on the couch.
Yeah, they're
100%. Maybe they're sleeping on the couch.
Yeah, they're like, Andrew's coming to town. We gotta take a little break.
You know who probably wants to sleep on the couch? Big Brother people. Everyone on Big Brother right now.
Yeah, they would do anything to be sleeping on the couch of
to be in the doghouse. Oh, that'd be so nice.
Okay, so Taylor did wind up endorsing Kamala right after the debate. Thank God.
It was a little iffy. You know, the Brittany Mahomes of it all. It was kind of weird. But she did it after the debate last time, so I had hope.
Yeah.
So
she did it, and I thought that it was such a well-written post, and
it was, because it wasn't like, fuck Trump. It was like, literally just was like, literally just exactly how she felt, and just whatever you vibe with, vote.
And it was very funny to see, because earlier in the week, obviously, like, so many Trump supporting Swifties were going on about the Brittany Mahomes of it all. And they were like, we exist. Like, Swifties who love Trump exist.
And it's like, oh, wait.
And so then this whole like thing, like Swifties for Trump came to, and then she endorsed Kamala, and I think a lot of them were a bit upset.
I want to
name
this.
It's so funny. This one, oh my God, I saw it it doesn't matter, but I'm just happy that she said something, and she got a lot of people to register to vote. Like, I think it was overnight, over 300,000 people registered. So
I think by the next day it was like over 600,000.
Yeah, love to see
crazy.
it.
And when Joe Biden endorsed Kamala, it was like 40,000.
Yeah.
Loser.
Go off, Queenie. Yeah. But since then, Donald Trump over the weekend, on top of all the other crazy stuff he's doing, he posted on Truth Social, which is his like private fucking platform,
Twitter, basically,
saying in all caps, I hate Taylor Swift. And I didn't know whether or not that was true at first, but then of course it was on Truth Social, so why would I see it?
Yeah,
I think if he was like a real man, he would have posted it on Twitter.
Of course, he can't post it on Twitter because it got annihilated.
Yes,
no one on Truth Social cares about Taylor Swift. I would assume.
It was so funny that day. All of the tweets, I was cackling. Like, people were like, quote tweeting the picture of him saying, I hate Taylor Swift, and they're like, Swifties are going to have his every single tax return he's ever done by 6 p.m.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Just the content was so funny. I love when people are so silly. And
well, then his like other, I don't know if it was assassination attempt. I don't know what it was. I didn't really pay attention, but like someone shot
no one, I think,
near his rally or something.
There, yeah.
And people were like, a coincidence. It was like right after he said, I hate Taylor Swift.
But the guy's like fully a registered Republican.
No, yeah,
like,
of course.
A white supremacist man or whatever.
Yep, shocking.
But
how about you deport those people?
Yeah.
It's always white men who are doing any kind of shooting spree.
Yeah.
Usually.
I wonder how many people were asking, like, oh, are they gay? Oh, are they mentally ill? Oh, are they trans? Because that's always the discourse.
It doesn't matter because your kids are there. So who fucking cares who they are?
Yeah.
The thing is, they're killing people.
But it's like, okay, well, have the same.
No, I know.
Hold
that's
the same
how you know
standards.
it's fucking fake because they don't care if it's a white man.
Yeah.
Then it's, he's troubled.
Yeah.
But yeah, whatever. It makes me really mad.
But it's really funny because Donald Trump posted I hate Taylor Swift, but then is also now selling merch that is after the Eras tour. So like if you're familiar with the Eras tour merchandise, it's like a big photo of Taylor and then what is it? Like 9 different albums. Mm-hmm. So he did that, but it's him and then 9 different
He's doing like,
which is like
the craziest like legal shit.
Do you hate her or no?
I know. I think it's people in his ear being like, you should do this. You should do this. Tweet this.
I mean, he probably doesn't even know that he did it, but I'm sure it's making a lot of, it probably is making more money than he's ever made.
It's just really funny that he tweeted in all caps. I hate
Taylor Swift.
Like that's what a 12-year-old boy
what
tweets.
happened? Because it was, I mean, she endorsed him on what, Tuesday?
I know. There was so much time.
And like this was on Saturday.
I don't know.
So it's like, what happened?
Maybe his polls kept going down. He's like, fuck.
Yeah.
I hate Taylor Swift.
Or I think he put out the merch before that. So I'm like, did Tree send him a cease and desist?
I would think.
And
then
he's like, I hate Taylor Swift for making me. But I looked today and the merch is still up on the site. So we'll see.
How? That is crazy. And like the whole AI thing, like
I think it's like technically like parody
law.
Okay. I would imagine, but I'm sure she's not happy.
I mean, he's doing the most like he's doing so many things that you get like sued for, especially for Taylor Swift. He's insane. But I'm whatever.
So funny.
But it was like, I saw a TikTok and it made me like, ooh, like him saying I hate Taylor Swift could obviously incite violence on Taylor Swift. And she already gets stalked.
100%.
People break into her house. She's gone home one time and someone was sleeping in her fucking bed. Like,
wait, did you see Elon Musk's tweet?
About I don't know. I hope not.
I wonder if it got deleted.
Was it about like, it was something creepy. It was about impregnating her?
Oh, he did say that. He was like, fine, Taylor, I'll give you babies.
No, it's disgusting.
Like, no, I'm talking about the one where he was like, it's so weird that no one's tried to assassinate Kamala.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, you can't see
And the FBI quote tweeted it and they were like, unlike your kids, we're coming for you.
Wait, was that actually the FBI?
You know what?
I thought it was like a fake account.
It probably was. I fucking get probably.
There's no way.
Yeah, you're right. There's
the
no
FBI.
Way.
Wait, let me see.
That's how you know.
There's just someone working at an intern at the FBI.
Well, like I wouldn't be surprised if they have like a social media intern.
Wait, let me see.
It was
official FBI Twitter. There's no way that was real. I thought it was totally just like a joke.
No, it's definitely not real. I just fall for Twitter so hard. There was something else I fell for and Nolan was like, "Are you kidding?"
Oh,
I don't know what it was, but
well, maybe it was.
I'm just gonna pretend it was. But I think that he could get in trouble for saying that.
Oh, Trump is live from Mar-a-Lago. It's showing up on my thing.
Oh, yeah,
Twitter.
he's doing a Spaces.
Is Elon on this one?
I doubt it. Aaron Gilfoy is now listening.
I don't even know how to get in there.
Yeah.
I think you have to pay. If I click it.
When I listen to like him and Elon.
Start listening.
What does it look like? It looks like he's muted.
Well, he should be.
Oh my God.
I don't know if I'm in it, but it still shows my icon. That's okay. I don't care.
They're just listening to our podcast.
Hi.
Trump's like, hello. It's a beautiful podcast, but please keep it down.
Speaking of frauds, this is actually so crazy.
Scooter Braun.
I don't know. Oh no, but ew.
Okay.
He's a fucking loser for reposting that on his story. Scooter Braun posted the screenshot that said, I hate Taylor Swift. And then he tried to do like a little tongue-in-cheek thing where he's like supporting Taylor.
Yeah,
and I was like,
no, don't
suck
do that.
a fucking dick, bitch.
Yeah.
Keep her name out of your mouth.
Keep my wife's name out of your
No, but it's so crazy. On Good Influences, we talked about Firefest.
Yeah.
And we were talking about Billy McFarland. And I opened TMZ today and there's a whole article about it. Billy
What the fuck is
McFarlane,
another podcast?
Fire Festival 2 coming in hot. And remember, I was like, oh, I wonder if Ja Rule's coming back.
Yep.
Needs 50 Cent to cover Ja Rule's slack.
Needs him?
Yeah, he probably doesn't have any fucking money.
Needs 50 Cent.
It
No one
says
else.
he's guaranteeing part 2 will be everything the initial event was supposed to be, but thinks some tweaks in the entertainment department are due. So he's asking 50 Cent to replace Ja Rule for the next go around.
Is he going to do it?
It sounds insane, but Billy's telling us he's 100% serious and already has hard dates lined up for April 2025 in Mexico.
Oh, geez.
Stamp your calendars and
Oh,
passports.
that's next year.
Yeah, the beginning of the year.
Okay. April 2025.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what happens.
It's going to be a real life utopia. The musical act will be an afterthought amid plenty of white sand activities, scuba diving, sunbathing, live karate fighting. Hello.
What?
If you're still a non-believing ninja, Billy says the island they rented already has 3,000 people who already made their payments to experience paradise. Who?
Yeah, who? I mean, would you, if, I feel like we talked about some good influences. Like, if
No,
you're,
I'm not going to that.
if you were going, if they were like, can you post about it? We'll obviously pay you. Can you go? Would you go?
If I was getting paid to go,
Yeah.
I would go.
Yeah, me too. I would be excited to go because I'm like curious what it's going to look like.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be bad this time.
I would never pay to go, and I would never go for free.
Me too.
You're lining my pocket with money.
Yep.
And hopefully
You're flying me first class.
hopefully it's not blood money.
Yeah, and like honestly, spooky because everyone got trapped, but whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like I truthfully feel like it'll be fine this time.
It says Billy served
Not that I know anything about him.
a little under 4 years in prison, but I feel like he was supposed to be in there for 6.
Oh, what if it just like could you imagine if it turned out terrible again? It can't. Like it just can't.
I don't know. It says Ja was tinkering with moving on with the idea when Billy was locked up, and apparently he's clapping back. So I guess we'll see what happens.
Okay, T. Very weird.
So
I wonder if any
weird.
celebrities are. Like, I feel like we already talked about this, but like I wonder if any celebrities will endorse it or not endorse it. So political, will like promote it or anything.
I bet.
It's already 5 o'clock. Is that crazy? I just looked at my phone. I was like, huh?
Well, I have no more news stories.
Oh, I wasn't saying like wrap it up. I was just shocked.
Yeah,
that it was
like Matt, every podcast. Have we been recording
yeah,
long
how long
enough?
have we been recording?
Yeah, I'm like, well, do you have somewhere to be?
Well, I did have Pilates, but I canceled it.
Oh no.
That's fine. I was
Like,
like,
could have just done it tomorrow.
I know, but I also have an HOA meeting tonight at 7. And so I was like, I don't
Cutting
like
it close anyway.
well, it's just like I'm always starving after Pilates and
Yeah.
it's like I don't want to. So I was like, I'm just gonna whatever.
Yeah.
It's like a snow day when I cancel.
Okay.
Even though I still it charges me $10. That's fine.
Oh, this candle smells really good.
I can't smell it. Yeah, I can't smell anything. It just smells like a new house.
It smells
I'm
just
sorry.
Like the
I
candle.
get offended when people can't smell my candle. So I'm sorry if I offended you.
No, I'm just like, do you have COVID?
Probably. Nolan had it last week. No, I'm kidding. He did for like one day, and then he was fine.
I literally have.
Hmm.
I have 30 text messages. Like, no one's texting me all day.
Holy shit! Is it from like a group?
There's so many, and I just opened this one.
Okay. Well, can I read my Am I the Asshole?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I looked because it was one of our business people.
It's okay. Am I the asshole for cleaning my horse's penis in front of my friend? This is a weird one. So I, 23 female.
You think?
I, 23 female, have a male horse. He is my pride and joy. To understand this, you'll need to know some basic horse anatomy. Male horses have what's called a sheath. It's a double fold of skin that helps protect their penis. Sometimes there's a buildup of dirt or skin cells needed to be cleaned. To do this, you need to get your horse to drop their penis. A common way to do this is to massage the outside of the sheath. Moving on to where I might be the asshole. I had my friend
Is
20
this like uncircumcised men?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe. Do they have a sheath? At the house by the sheath. Moving on to where I may be the asshole. I had my friend, a 23 male, come down to the stables with me. I was grooming my horse and noticed some buildup on his sheath, so I got him to drop it. My friend was watching this and was horrified. I tried to explain it to him, but he told me I shouldn't be jerking off my horse.
Yeah, he just thinks that she's Lisa Vanderpump.
No, literally. My horse in front of him, and that it made him feel super uncomfortable. He is now completely ignoring me. I'm starting to question if what I did was wrong. Am I the asshole?
No, oh my God.
I know. It's just like a silly, like, he probably doesn't understand horse anatomy.
Yeah,
and
but
he's
then
just
when
a
she
guy.
explains it to you, like literally type it into Google, brother.
Yeah, it's also one of those things where I was like, holy shit, you have to do so many things when you own these animals. Like,
So how's your farm life looking now?
bleak.
Jerking off a horse.
Pretty
every
bleak.
day.
I mean, I didn't know they had a sheath and things build up. I think I would love a horse though.
They're really pretty.
They're like dogs.
They kind of like scare me because they're so big.
Me too.
I would like have a never ending fear that I would get crushed by it.
Same, but I really want one.
They're so pretty.
In my condo.
Do you ever get those videos on TikTok of like the guy cleaning farm animals' paws?
Well, I always get the horse ones.
That's when I know like it's time to go to bed.
Yeah. It's a lot of work too.
It
looks
so
like it
interesting.
hurts.
No, I'm like, how is that not hurting them?
I know.
I love it.
Like, stop doing that. It's hurting that.
Yeah, no, I know.
It's like just helping,
Well,
actually.
I'm like, oh, I can't imagine that my
I know.
hoof.
It's just because it looks like they're tearing their foot apart.
Yeah. They're not though.
No, not to my knowledge.
Okay. I don't think I read this one.
Okay, we'll see.
Am I the asshole for stepping down as my sister's maid of honor after she tried to place the responsibility of her teenage daughter and future stepdaughter on me?
I don't think so.
Okay. My sister and her fiance Mark have known each other for 5 years. At first, they knew each other as parents of kids in the same class. They started dating 2 years ago and they got engaged 6 months ago. My sister's daughter is Lily, 14, and Mark's daughter is Gemma, 14. The girls weren't big fans of each other before my sister and Mark started dating. There was no bullying or serious bad blood before, but they weren't friends and they didn't want to be. Could you imagine being in school with somebody, not liking them, and then they're going to be your stepsister?
I'm sure it happens. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Especially in small towns.
Yeah.
Probably happens all the time.
Nuts. It would be so fun if it was like your best friend.
Yeah.
But someone you hate?
I always think of Teen Mom, and like everyone knows the story, but like Caitlin and Tyler they got married as like children, basically. I think they were like 16 when they got married. And then her mom married his dad. And so they're also like kind of siblings, but it's kind of fucked up because their parents did that after. I'd be pissed.
Are they still together?
No, they divorced.
Wow.
So it's still like weird.
I wonder why.
It's still weird, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine?
It's crazy because like obviously
your mom
they're
married
not
teenage
blood. I would be like, okay. No, but like of course that would be so weird.
Yeah.
Oh, ew.
Hey, brother.
Yeah. Especially if like the parents didn't have like an established relationship. Like they met because we were together.
Yeah, it's like kind of annoying.
Yeah.
It's like, you did that on purpose.
Find your own.
Yeah.
Once my sister and Mark started dating, oh boy, did things change. Fighting at school, fighting when they'd all meet up to spend time together, fighting at home after they moved in together. They fought at the engagement party and again at the engagement dinner, which was just for family. My sister asked me to be her maid of honor, and I said yes. At the time, I wasn't aware my sister and Mark were forcing the girls to be bridesmaids, and when I learned this, my sister told me one of my maid of honor jobs was to keep on top of the girls during wedding prep and on the wedding day. She wanted me to make sure they were smiling for photos, to make sure they don't argue, and to make sure they didn't ruin their dresses or anything out of spite at the wedding. I told her that was a big ask, and she told me it's the duty of a maid of honor to ensure things go perfectly. And it won't be perfect if the girls look angry in photos or start yelling at each other. She said it also won't be any good if they refuse to stand near each other. I told her that's an impossible task given they fight all the time. She told me I can figure something out, and as the young cool aunt, I could find a way. I tried once. We went dress shopping for the wedding, and the girls were fighting the whole time. Gemma told my sister she looked disgusting in every dress, which made her and Lily's fighting worse. It was crazy, and even when I sort of got them separated, it was clear they were ready to fight some more. So I stepped down as maid of honor and told my sister it was not a job I would do. She became angry and told me I need to step up here as her sister, and who else will do it? I told her nobody in their right mind would, and just because I'm her sister doesn't mean I'm willing to be miserable like that for her. She accused me of trying to ruin her wedding and her happily ever after.
I mean, it's a big ask. I'd be annoyed to be like, it's not my problem if they're mad in a photo. I can't help that.
Yeah.
Like, I can't help they fight. I can try and not have them fight, but like,
yeah,
that's like a lot. You're also doing a lot more than just that on the wedding day. Yeah. How is she going to be able to have eyes?
To also take care of two fighting teams.
It's weird to be like, can you be my maid of honor, right?
Yeah.
Maid of honor and also babysit.
Yeah.
Like, that's what she's doing.
I think that it doesn't seem like she really had a conversation with her sister before. She was just like, I'm stepping down because these are the responsibilities. I think she initially could have been like, hey, I know that this is going to be really hard on your day, but like, this is not something that I can really have control over. I've tried before and I don't want that to be like my burden.
Yeah.
Like I would be like, I'll do as much as I can,
yeah.
But if like something goes wrong, like you cannot put that on me.
Yeah, like don't be mad at me.
Yeah. Because it's not her fault.
Ruining her happily ever after. Like,
yeah.
I'm sorry. The only person I could ruin that is you or your husband.
Yeah, I think you should have just talked to her first.
Yeah.
And then if she still was like, well, it will be your fault, then I'd be like, okay, you're crazy.
No,
I'm sorry that like this is your reality now, but it's not mine.
I know it's not my wedding, but I would be like, you're ruining my experience.
No, I know.
Like I wouldn't actually say that, but I would think it and
I'd be like, okay, pay me.
Like, you know, literally, like I'll do everything, but pay me.
You should just like slip them both Xanax.
Yes.
And then, you know.
Or something like a Valium.
Yeah.
Just something to like
take the edge off.
Keep them cool. Some whiskey.
Yeah. Yeah. Slip them a little
Just
whiskey.
Don't drug the kids.
Rub their gums with whiskey.
Yeah. Is that like what parents would do back in the day?
With babies. Yeah. When they were teething.
I asked my mom because I never remember the story. Because I remember I stopped breathing as a baby. And I can never remember what she said after that. Like, did I go to the hospital?
Yeah.
No. I made a doctor's appointment. I was like, I tried to die. And you didn't even take me anywhere. Like I tried to sudden infant death syndrome.
Yeah.
And then
yourself.
She said myself. And then she
tried to do a 9-month abortion.
Literally.
Post-birth abortion.
No, Republicans hate to see me coming.
Yeah.
And what was I going to say? I don't know. Can't remember what I was going. Oh, and then she was like, and I started like kind of shaking and they started breathing in us. So I was like, so then shaken baby syndrome.
Oh, I would have been on my way to the ER.
No, I know. I'm like, my mom is so anxious about stuff too. I'm like, that's so crazy. But I survived.
You know, second child syndrome.
Shut up, Erin. Shut the fuck up. I have no siblings. Just kidding. I have a half brother. I have a brother. He's my full blown brother, actually. I've been lying.
Yeah, last episode you were like, my brother this, my brother that.
Well, I just switch it.
My niece, my nephew. I'm like, oh, things I'll never have.
Okay, one thing, I will never have a niece. They're done having kids. So I won't have that.
Well.
Are you sad that you won't have like nieces and nephews? Well, I guess you do, or you will, but not like directly.
No, they're not like mine.
Yeah.
Like they'll just be like
my
friends' babies.
Yeah.
It's like, it's weird to think that like, yeah, I will never have like a niece or a nephew of my own. I mean, like Beckham is my nephew. He's my baby.
Yeah, he's yours.
But
you're his mom.
I just mean in the sense of like blood.
Yeah.
Blood.
I know. It was so fun. So like
weird.
Hanging out with like my actual like blood. Half blood.
Yeah. Your half nephew.
My half nephew. It was like fun. I never had that experience as a kid. Like we never hung out as a family like that.
Oh, that's crazy.
Like with my mom, my dad, and my brother. And
did it make obviously. You be like, I wish we had?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it just wouldn't have worked then just because of the like situation we were all in. But God, it was nice. I was like, please, can you just like move to Vegas? And then when I come here, it's like a whole family thing. Yeah. So I don't know. But I really hope this worked, by the way. I think we're fine.
I'm a little nervous about the microphone.
Me too.
But other than that, like I took a chill pill and I'm just vibing out.
I'm like, you did? What'd you take?
No, nothing. I'm just like, we'll see what happens.
Can I have one?
It's so late in the day that nothing matters.
Literally nothing matters. We're like working overtime now. So
yeah,
it's past 5 p.m.
I'm literally starving and I have a dinner reservation in 2 hours. But I'm like, what am I going to eat between now and then?
Yeah, that's rough.
I know.
Some snacks.
It's just so hard to like
Erin,
nourish yourself.
I agree with you. I fucking hate it. Like ever since Nolan stopped cooking for me, I'm like, how do I eat? No. Like I'm 33. How do I eat?
It's so annoying. And then like I feel like I'm like, oh, it would be so easy for me to make like a little yogurt bowl right now. Mm-hmm. But it's way easier to grab a little bar.
Oh, 100%.
And it's so much worse for you. And then like I don't feel satisfied.
No,
but I'm like,
never.
I simply can't like scoop peanut butter or almond butter, like scoop my yogurt, pour chia seeds.
I'm the same way. It's like literally Nolan is like so good about it. Like he cooks every day, every night. He cooks his own breakfast. He cooks his own dinner, which is great. Sometimes he cooks me breakfast too.
Of course.
But I'm usually not up when he like eats.
Yeah.
But I forgot where I was going with that.
The thing about me is like I love a breakfast. That is like the one thing I'll put effort into. But like for lunch,
it's also the beginning of the day, so you're like, woohoo!
Yeah, like I'll just make a fucking almond butter and jelly sandwich right now because I don't want to like open a can of tuna.
I do hate the bar and protein shake situation because none of them fill me up. Like no matter what
for like 20 minutes, I'm good.
It's just like annoying. It's like if I drink like my Slim Fast, I want to be satiated.
Are you still drinking that?
No. I mean, sometimes I put it, if I don't have like cacao powder, I'll like use that and it still kind of gives the vibe in like my oatmeal or yogurt or whatever. But I do make a lot of yogurt. But what makes it so much better is I put a little bit of chocolate chips in it. So it like gives a little bit of sweetness.
Oh, my yogurt order, it's like my new like sweet treat. we just do a little yogurt and then honey and chia seeds and almond butter and then frozen cherries. And it's so good.
Do frozen raspberries
doing
usually.
It for like a month.
If you put a couple like chocolate chips, it makes it way better. Like it's kind of like a snack.
I do have a whole little bag of semi-sweets.
We'll get to it. All right. Well, we will have a new bonus episode this week.
Here's to hoping this works because it's an hour 30 minutes.
I am hoping and praying. I have no idea. I'm scared.
Speaking of praying, they're about to do a sick drop. Skylar just texted me and oh my God, I'm so excited.
Wait, I thought you were like a beat drop. I was like, huh? You have to go listen to something?
I'm like, now I need to get out. I have so many texts. I need to answer everybody.
Okay, let's go. Hopefully this worked. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We'll be back with a bonus episode on Patreon, patreon.com/onlyfriends this week. And I don't know what else to say. So bye.
Bye.
Bye.